time to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board Realltom Football Watch-Alongs. I am Realltom, and I'm bringing the watch-along today for Brentford taking on Watford as part of my Friday night football. If you are watching the stream on a replay, please do make sure you leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Please share the stream around to all of your friends. Thank you very much, and good afternoon to you guys. So we've got XX9 in here. Hey up, hey up. XX9, how you doing? And Callum Coyle, how are you doing, matey? Good to see you in here. You a footy fan, I see. Well, anyway, XX9, nice to see you. Callum Dew, I support Arsenal Football Club, as you can see right here. Yeah, I'm wearing this tonight because obviously, of course, tomorrow I'm going to be not doing the watch along, but yeah, I'm doing this one. Anyway, what's your scoreline predictions for tonight, folks? Who do you support, Callum Dew? Now, the big picture tonight, this is quite a big clash. Brentford and Watford, two newly promoted sides. Brentford are obviously brand new to the Premier League. It's a big night ahead of us. Hello, Oliver. How you doing? Football fans returned to his Leeds United white banner. But yeah, City top of the league, eh? That's who you support, is it? Manchester City, eh? Well, Callum Dew, maybe. Manchester City might win it. Maybe it might be Chelsea. Who knows? But even so, you've got a big chance. A very big chance. Okie dokie then. So let's not forget. Tomorrow, no content because I am watching these babies. My babies. I'm going to watch them. Right. So, can Brentford beat one of the other big teams, or will they lose? Now, just before we actually go to kick off here, I want to talk to you quickly about the rush that I was in to get this stream up. So basically, I was doing my errands in town, shall we say, and what happened was the bus was late. So my phone, I had to use my phone to set up the stream. I can't do a vlog because my camera's not working very well at the moment. So yeah, no, I can't do a vlog, but I might do a match reaction. But yeah, don't worry because we've got a nice big, because there'll be two streams on Sunday though. Football fan 2. So yeah, nothing to worry about because to be fair, you're not missing much. You've got Man City, Wolves, and Norwich, Manchester United you're missing. Anyway, let's have a look at the teams here at the Brentford Community Stadium. Brentford put out this lineup. Alvaro Fernandez remains the goalkeeper. David Raya is still injured. Charlie Good, Pontus Jansson, and Vitaly Janelt in the Brentford defence. Mads Rosselev, Shandon Baptiste, Christian Norgard, Matthias Jensen, and Rico Henry. Brian Mburbo, Johan Visser to make his first Premier League start. No Ivan Toney due to, I think it's a pulled muscle. Claudian Ranieri's put out this lineup. Daniel Backman remains the goalkeeper. Kiko Femenia, William Troost Ekong, Craig Cathcart and Jeremy Nagakia are in the Watford defence. Kutka is in the starting 11 today. Emmanuel Dennis with Tom Cleverley, Musa Sissoko and Cuca Hernandez. And then the forwards for Watford today are Joshua King, the very, very stylish Norwegian, which Claudio Ranieri relies on a lot. And Brentford are Leeds United's old rivals. If that's true, then I pray for Watford to win. But I have gone for a draw. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. I do think that Brentford will have the opening, but I do think that late on, Watford will equalise from a penalty kick. Yeah, 1-1 written all over it, Oliver. Exactly. Championship rivals, eh? How sad would you be if Leeds went back to the Championship? What do you think? I presume football fan wants to see a Joshua King hat trick. Well, Brentford have done well against the big sides, but the little sides, not so much. Thomas Frank hoping for a good atmosphere, which I think he's got, and a really good game. And Claudio Ranieri will face Brentford for the first time ever in his managerial career with any club. That is. Okay, you've seen the lineup. Now, Michael Oliver is tonight's match official, and he's about to get this clash underway. Players will take the knee as the message remains clear. No room for racism anywhere. Challenge it, report it, change it. As well, you can go to TottenhamHotspur.com for more info on that postponement of Brighton versus Tottenham. Let's enjoy the game because it's underway. Bright start for Brentford already. Henry clearing the ball out of play. Kevin Friend is not. Why is Kevin Friend not your friend? I mean, Kevin Friend's not my friend. I think Kevin Friend's a bit like Anthony Taylor. Too kind. Too kind. I hate kind referees. Michael Oliver, by the way, he's a god. Michael Oliver is a god. I share a birthday with Michael Oliver. Yeah, big link. Michael Oliver and I, best buddies. Mate, Michael Oliver is my friend, definitely. Here's Rico Henry for Brentford. Goes out for a throw. Now let's talk about Thomas Frank. I mean, really, with the injury situation, he's coped incredibly well in the Premier League as a manager. I have to say that he's a top-class manager. I do think that one day he might leave Brentford and go to a bigger club, but for now, Brentford is his focus. Charlie Good. I do think that Brentford could be. I've always said this about them. They just look like a magical team. When they're in form and when they've got all the perfect players, Brentford, they're magical. They really are. I just think that there will be one day shining stars in this league. But here's Josh King for Watford. Musa Sissoko. Good play by Watford here. Kiko. Won back by Wisa. Couldn't get the pass away though. And Rissa can run away for Brentford. And now the overlap by Charlie Good. Good with the ball in. Awkward position here, and the shot with a fine save from Backman, who had a brilliant game last time out against Manchester City. And he's made a really good save yet again for Watford. Brilliant reflexes, by the way, there in that goal for Watford. Yeah, it's a superb goalkeeper, Backman. I do rate him. I do rate Watford's second choice an awful lot, Daniel Backman. His reflexes are absolutely incredible. Matthias Jensen over this Brentford corner. Taken short. And there's a lovely ball in towards Mbermo. And another corner. Brentford set pieces are quite good. They're a bit Liverpool-like, I have to say. Brentford set pieces. I think that's the reason why they drew, actually. Brentford do play a little bit like Liverpool. I mean, another corner. Put in by Jensen. Away by King. Watford can't clear the lines. Brentford will come again. And the balls of Alvaro Fernandez. Very early pressure from the home side, like we saw against Everton. Good goes long, looking for Mbermo, and it's into the arms of Backman. Quick, won't quite kick up quick off his line. Mbermo. It's a good ball, but you have to be quicker to catch Backman out there. You could see what they were trying to do. It's highlighting the player with the ball. It's just about the. I thought you didn't like Watford. Brentford are your rivals. I thought cleverly onto Sissoko. This is opened up to Watford. Dealt with comfortably by Charlie Good. No, I don't. TKHD, never heard of him. Here's Norgard for Brentford. Towards Wissa. A lot of touches for Wissa. Able to turn. Now Charlie Good. Looking to switch the ball across to Fernandez, but won back by Watford, although it's been given away to Baptiste. And Burmo. And he got across the defender. It's going to be a throw-in. Leave me a link at the end of the stream and I'll do it. Oh, that's a major part of Brentford's game there. You can see them going in there again. They're just going in there like an army. Really hurting Watford's defence in these early stages. Brentford. And a long throw. Now, you know that Charlie Good can put in very good long throws. Let me tell you this. Longest throw in the Premier League, this is. And there it is. It's a very good distance. And there was a head on that. Janssen. Not scored a Premier League goal yet. I don't think he scored a goal for Brentford. But he had a go. It's a good delivery from the throw-in. I do, yeah, because that's what I'm steaming off right now, you see. But yeah. Mistake there by the Brentford defence cleverly now. And there's a decent delivery, but not catching out Alvaro Fernandez at all there, really. In Brentford's last game, Alvaro Fernandez was my man of the match, so I'll be keeping a good eye on him. Janssen. I've only had a scoreline prediction from Oliver. Here's Janelt. Scoreline predictions. Norgard. In space was good, but the Watford defence just clears it away. And then Emmanuel Dennis. Here's a Kong to Femenia. Hernandez, Femenia, running forward for Watford. The tackle came in. Janelt can't keep the ball cleverly. Wasn't fouled. And Janssen looking to spring it along for Visser, but Visser's not got the pace to get there. Joint top scorer, Johan Visser. I think that's alongside Sergi Canos, but yeah. Who scored Brentford's first Premier League? Yes. Yeah, who scored Brentford's first Premier League goal? Can you guess that? Here's Hernandez. And he was a foul there. There was a kick in the back of his leg. Yeah, it's a free kick. And there's the ball. Useless, absolutely useless. None of the Watford players were chasing that. You need to get forward, Watford. Go on, chase the ball. You know what I mean? Chase the ball. Someone's making a delivery. You chase the ball. Jan out. Now Rico Henry. And Burmo. Forward to Wisser. Could there be an opening here for Brentford? Good. Brentford able to keep the ball. It's good movement by the Brentford players. Now Rico Henry with the cross in. And Backman got down quickly to prevent that attack from going any further. There's a lot of space down that left-hand side for Brentford. They're putting good balls in and they're going through left, right and centre. The Watford defence are just all over the place at the moment. They are dealing with things, but they've got to thank their goalkeeper, Backman, for that one. Watford really need to start getting forward a little bit, cause a little bit of an opposing threat. And Musa Sissoko trying to thread it through. It's been cleared away towards Ekong who got the header. But it's back with Alvaro Fernandez. We're 11 minutes in. It's still 0-0. I mean, Watford can't be worried, but Brentford are a very top team. And when they are running, when Brentford are up and running, they're up and running. You know what I mean? Yeah, when Brentford are up and running, you know they're up and running. And I'm not saying that Watford don't have a chance, but this season, for any side who face Brentford. When Brentford are up and running, they're up and running. Now, Watford do have a good record in terms of goals scored, and that's 6th in their rank, but goals conceded, they are 20th in that rank, and that's because they've not kept a clean sheet so far this season. Here's Charlie Good with the ball. He's looking for the run of Visser. Baptiste picks it up. Good. Janelt. Norgard. Hi, Fraser. How you doing, buddy? Scoreline predictions. How you doing? Henry. At the back. There's players at the back post. Baptiste to Rico Henry. Janelt making a break. And there's the ball in. Cleared away. Comes to him again. Norgard. Henry. Hernandez can't win it back. Worked well by Brentford here. Baptiste. Henry, and then it comes to an end there, that attack. But it was good play by Brentford, really trying to hurt that Watford defence yet again, causing trouble on that left-hand side. That's where Brentford are getting all their joy at the moment. You can see that Baptiste is getting a lot of crosses in from that left-hand side. But Dennis making the run there. Can he get the counter? Perfect. No. But Emmanuel Dennis is on a fine run of form at the moment. He keeps scoring goals. He keeps being that shining star for Watford. And Joshua King as well. Quite a shining star for Watford. Now, we know that Watford are fine at scoring goals. They don't have a problem with that. Their problem is conceding them and defending. Here's Charlie Good for Brentford. Baptiste makes the run. Almost giving Cathcart a problem. The ball's not gone out of play. Cathcart panicked, but got back well and did his job in the end. And he didn't give away a corner either. That's the last thing you want as a Watford player, to give away a corner. I'm all right, thanks. Now, Norgard's header on. Ekong got there first. Back to Backman. Helped on by Sissoko. Norgard trying to play it on, but committing a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Watford. Was it Matthias Jensen with the clip? It was. It was. And Yakia. Cathcart looking for Dennis. Dennis wants a corner. Michael Oliver points for the goal kick. If I'm Emmanuel Dennis, I would be extremely unhappy if that wasn't a corner. But the goal kick has gone to Norgard, who's looking to get the counter perfect for Mbermo. Nice touch, nice pass to Jensen. This is in. But Femenia sees it out for Watford. And ho, 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 Santa is coming in 50 days. Ho, 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 ho. Well, technically, Fraser, it's 14 days, because if you think about it, it comes on Christmas Eve. It comes on Christmas Eve, but you open your presents on Christmas Day. So, 14 days. It's a poor touch by Jensen. And Watford tried to go forward, but there was an offside flag up. And Michael Oliver points for the Brentford free kick. I mean, it didn't look offside, but what do I know? It's 7 days until your brother's birthday. If you want to. And if you don't want to get him a present, what do you think, Fraser? Brentford to win, Watford to win, draw? I mean, it's been given away here to Joshua King. But then Brentford fluff their lines. I mean, they fluff it. And Visser could be away here. And Burmo could have gone first time. And the pass was not great. He was looking for Shandon Baptiste, but couldn't quite find him. Now the counter for Watford. Hernandez looking for Emmanuel Dennis. He's found Emmanuel Dennis. Beautiful ball, that. Can he fashion a shot? Watford are giving it a go. Musa Sissoko. And Ngakia. There's the cross. Whips one in, and it was headed clear by the captain, Janssen. It's going to be a corner. Watford win. Everyone says Watford win, but I'm not. I think it'll be a draw. 1-1. I mean, yes, Watford are obviously going to be the favourites to win this, but draw. Well, in goes the corner. They were queuing up at the back post there, the Watford players, and Ikong never scored in the Premier League. But he had a headed attempt there. And it was cleared away by Brentford for the throw-in. Maybe Watford could try and fashion a long throw. But they don't. Ngakia, Hernandez picked off there. Great tackle. And now Mbermo has worked this really well. Has he got the legs? He has got the legs. And he forces a really good save by Backman, who was at full stretch yet again for Watford. I can rate that goalkeeper all day long. Backman. Superb goalkeeping by Backman. Absolutely brilliant. But then Burmo bends that shot. It would have gone in the back of the net if it wasn't for Backman. Superb save yet again. Daniel Backman is a superb goalkeeper. It's not boring. But that was a fine save by Daniel Backman. In goes the corner. And Norgard going up for it. Feminier away. And Ranieri is saying, get up the pitch, Watford, get off the pitch, get up the pitch. Yeah, and Burmo, you know what he can do. He can cause trouble. I mean, look at that for a save. from Backman, full stretch. And Ngakia dicing with trouble. Norgard wants to win it back. Yeah, Ngakia's at left back for Watford. They're missing Danny Rose, Watford. He's on the bench. And Josh King looking to thread it through, but won back instantly by Brentford. And now Johan Visser. He loses it. It's going to break to Hernandez. Norgard's mistake. King hits the post. Alvaro Fernandez went across. I don't think he would have got there, though. It hit the post, Joshua King. And it was a defensive mistake. But Josh King can score goals from there. And there's the corner. Emmanuel Dennis has scored it for Watford. And it's 1-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium to Watford. The Nigerian scores. He's in fine form. Brilliant goal, brilliant corner. Superb header by Emmanuel Dennis, 1-0 to Watford. I mean, Fernandez could have done a bit better, but it's a brilliant goal by Emmanuel Dennis. It's 7th this season so far, and he is just flying at the moment in terms of form. Brilliant player for Watford. Now in Burmo, Brentford will look to try and pounce on that setback. And Ngakia has been picked off. It'll go for the Brentford throw. It's going to be a long throw from Good. Launched in by Good, and the shot by Norgard. And the Brentford supporters are making a lot of noise. Sorry, the Watford supporters are. The Brentford supporters are being quite quiet. Not really behind their team. I mean, Brentford's defending on that corner was awful. Emmanuel Dennis didn't move. He just stood there, headed it in. It's a good header. Good delivery. Yeah, it's a really good goal for Watford to score. Important as well. Important. And only Mo Salah has scored more goals than Emmanuel Dennis. 4 more. 13 for Mo Salah and Emmanuel Dennis on 9. And he's just above Mason Mount with 8. But that's Emmanuel Dennis for you. Foul on Johan Visser there by Ekong. It'll be a free kick for Brentford. Thomas Frank disappointed in that Brentford dugout. But Watford's defence can quite easily be upset because they've kept no clean sheet this season. From Jan out to the free kick, and away by Kong and back in by Mbermo, who sends it over the bar. Not happening. Oliver's a bit shocked by the goal. So let's just talk about this. When scoring first, so that's 3 games for Watford. They've won 3, drawn none, and lost none. Well, that's a stat and a half. They've only won this season, but Watford, when they've scored first. That can be a good sign. Away by Cathcart. Dennis now can break away, surely. Looking to get away from Janssen. Still Dennis, there's the cross. Too much on it. Feminier will come. Puts the second ball in. It's too much on that as well. And it's behind for the goal kick, but in these late stages of the first half, Emmanuel Dennis is causing a lot more problems for Brentford. Watford have grown into the game. They're doing much better in all departments now when you compare them to the first stages of the game. And if they can keep this up, they'll score another. Norgard onto Mbermo, looking for Visser. Away by Ngakia. Yeah, that would have been a problem for Watford if Johan Visser had got forward. But Ngakia was there. Okay, I'll wait for that to come out on my phone. Thank you very much, Fraser, for that unconfirmed news. Rico Henry. Hernandez. That was very close. Oh, and Manuel Dennis might have got a foul there. Might have fouled Charlie Good. He's done really well. Gone inside, come back to his goalkeeper. Nothing in it. Just let it go, ref. Just let it go. I look at players and even Man City do it. Even Man City do it. Play it back to the goalkeeper. No. The goalkeeper is there to make saves. Okay. Free kick for Watford, by the way. Foul by Janssen. I'd say Bernd Leno in you come. But yeah, you shouldn't be playing back to your goalkeeper. You should be using those 10 men on the pitch and leaving the goalkeeper to do his job. Now, Cleverly, who's already done one good delivery. The flag goes up from the assistant referee. And it is going to be a free kick to Brentford. I have to say, Brentford's problem has been more at home this season. Henry and Burmo can't get to that, and there was a challenge on Visser. Sliding in was Ngakia. Oh, chopping challenge that. You have to be careful. Ngakia. Leno. 100% Leno. All the time. Burnt Leno. And there's the corner for clipped in by Janssen. It'll come for Mbermo. Tom Cleverley, though, full stretch for Watford. Now Alvaro Fernandez. The ball played was headed clear by Ngakia. Charlie Good lining up the long throw. That's a poor throw. He was trying to get it to Johan Visser and then he was just trying to roll it for Johan Visser and then I presume the idea was Visser to put the ball in the box, but got that wrong. Charlie Good. Got another throw. That one's better. JanElt wins a foul. Fouled by Dennis. It was a shoulder barge. Yeah. It's a foul. Didn't win the ball, did he? Free kick. Nothing more. I mean, the coming together didn't look great, but yeah, it's just a shoulder barge. Jan Out will complain, but nothing more than a free kick in that. It's a shoulder barge. You need a bit of physicality in the game. And Janssen with the ball towards Good, who heads it back in. And Cuco Hernandez can break free for Watford. Good feet by Hernandez. King. Now Musa Sissoko. Flooding bodies back. There's the ball in. Daddy's got a head on it. And he's got a decent leap. Nice ball by Sissoko. Beats all the Brentford defenders. Cuts inside. And Dennis was just jumping for it. Nearly got his head on it. Don't talk wet. If I'm going to believe that, last time he tried it, mate. Last time he tried it, didn't work, did it? Well, Now Dennis has gone down here. VAR, I think, having a little check on a challenge. No. Yep. You blew it, Oliver. That gave it away. No. You can't just sack your manager and then sell the club. That doesn't work that way. You have to do one or the other. Nah. You lied last time I did Friday Night Football. Last time I did a Friday Night Football, Newcastle versus Leeds, you also said that Arteta was sacked, even though he wasn't. Now, Dennis got up early, and he just gets a head on it, but the landing wasn't great. He landed straight on his back. He must have been caught or something. That landing was rough. I think he'll be alright, Manuel Dennis, if I'm honest. It's a rough landing, but he's a tough lad. It'd be a real blow for Watford if they were to lose him. Here's Christian Norgard. Charlie Good. Throwing for Brentford. It's been quite the first half, hasn't it? 7 minutes to go, and Burmo. Kong was there, and Andes looked bright, and he was looking to get the ball to Dennis, but Janssen was there. Dennis is the difference between these two sides at Brentford Community Stadium. Poor touch there by Baptiste. Not a great pass, but tried to win the ball back, committing a foul. Brentford's front three can cause problems, but Watford seem to have worked better. I mean, Joshua King hasn't been that great, if I'm honest, but it's been a Manuel Dennis. It's either one of them two or both. Here's Musa Sissoko. Ngakia couldn't keep it in. And there's the throw in. Honestly, that must annoy Claudio Ranieri so much, giving the ball away from a throw in. Flip me, Febania to Ngakia. Giving the ball away from a throw in, mate. It annoys me. Here's Mbermo, heads it on, Norgard. Lovely ball to Mbermo. Can Mbermo get the legs? Johan Vissa. Flowing move from Brentford. But it was last ditch defending. Nice ball by Norgard, as you can see. Mbermo, lovely. But Mbermo needs the legs. He puts it on a plate for Vissa. But it is really good defending from, was it Onyeka or was it Ekong? I think it was both of them, but anyway. The Brentford, the corner, not the best at all. Hernandez was beaten. Janelt can't get it back from Janssen. It's another corner. Brentford are asking questions of this Watford defence. Janelt whips in the corner. There it is, and the header onto the roof of the net. Good was in there. It was a good chance, good corner. And he gets his head on it, Charlie Good. It does go onto the roof of the net, and he thought that was going to go in. Brentford's luck is going nowhere. They're not putting away the chances, are they? Norgard's done well there. Oh, shut up. Oliver, you're just pressing around now. Oliver, do I have to give you the hammer? Ngakia can't get to that one. Oh, he slipped. The Sissoko caught him. And Brentford getting on with it. There's another free kick. Well, this game's had quite a few fouls in it. Fouls and slips. Mike Oliver. Jensen towards what's his name? The pullback to Norgard. Jensen. Is there a Jensen and a Janssen in this team? I don't know. It's confusing. Brentford seen a lot more of the ball. Their possession stats are high. Watford have calmed down a lot. They will be disappointed to go in at half time 1-0 down because some of the chances they've created have been brilliant. The play in certain parts of the game have been really good. They've not been consistent with the play, but the possession and the chances have been superb from Brentford. All they need is goal. Baptiste found the pocket. Can he get there? Yes, there's the cross. Straight down the throat of Backman, who was on his toes. Teasing ball by Baptiste, that. You want one of the Brentford players to get on it. Yeah. You need a little bit more from those Brentford players like Baptiste. And, yeah. They will be missing Ivan Toney, Brentford. I have to say that without your main forward, it's going to be difficult. Now, there is 1 minute added on, and AFCB James Red Fan TV. Fans Bournemouth. Keane. Sissoko. King. King, though, will look for Dennis, and it was close. But Cuco Hernandez was in there as well. And the header clear was brave by Janelt. Was important from Janelt, and it was brave from Emmanuel Dennis jumping for that ball. Yeah, he's not afraid, is he? Well, it's half time, and it's Emmanuel Dennis's 7th Premier League goal. Brentford have had their chances, but at half time, it is Brentford 0, Watford 1, who lead at the break.
Time to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.
Time to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.
Okie dokie then. The second, let's give you the half-time analysis at Brentford Community Stadium. By the way, AFCB James Red Fan TV. I have linked the thing in the chat for you, so hopefully you should be able to click that and get into it. But yeah, let's talk about the first half quickly. Been poor defending from Brentford, I have to say. I mean, they started really well coming out of the boxes, making a lot of attacks, forcing some saves from backmen, but they weren't clinical. They haven't put anything back in the back of the net. And they are not great defensively, Watford, but let's just talk about the goal that they scored. What it came from was a mistake from Norgard. Then there was a shot which was tipped over superbly. And then the corner. Manuel Dennis just stood there, plonks it in the back of the net, 1-0. Then Brentford clicked back into play. And yeah, simples. What would have been clinical? They've put their chance in the back of the net. Brentford need to be more clinical if they want to get themselves level. But will they? Or will Watford increase their lead to 2? And will they get a first clean sheet of the season? Second half comes next.
Time to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.
to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.
About to get underway at Brentford Community Stadium. Brentford get the start this time. We're underway. Brentford with work to do. And I'll just be a second. I need to quickly pop to the loop. Okay. Ooh. Be sharp in this game. Good. Running forward. And there's the ball in. Feminier clears. Here's Hernandez and clear it further. And that's not what Matt Yannout meant to do, but will be a Watford throw in. Brentford will not want another home defeat this season, and they know that they've got to equalise here. Although Watford might just. I think 1-1. I'm going to go with my 1-1. Same here. Yeah. As I say, Brentford have been creating the chances at Oliver, but they've not been putting them away. Feminier. Dennis. And Burmo now wins it back for Brentford. Baptiste gets away from Cathcart superbly. Visser, though, can't quite get past Feminier, who did well. And he's cleared it. Feminier has done well 2-3 times now. when he's been in situations where he's been under pressure from the Brentford attack. And Oliver's exactly right. The Brentford attack is okay. They're still showing threat, but they need Ivan Toney to get a goal, really. Unless Brian and Burmo can step it up. Sissoko trying to go forward. But Janssen was in there and heads it clear for the throw. Yeah, I have to say that them Brentford youngsters, all they need to do is get forward. They do. Yeah. Who would they sign though? Striker wise, Brentford, they've not got that much money. They're Fernandez. What is that for a ball? Poor distribution by Alvaro Fernandez. He's not getting man of the match tonight. Yes, they can take Eddie Nketiah because we'll keep Balogun. Yeah, we'll keep that. They can have Nketiah. They can have Pepe. There you go. Nicola Pepe and Eddie Nketiah can go. Done. Because we're going to keep Balogun. Now, Brentford's only home win they've had is against Arsenal. And they've had one against Everton recently. But that's about it, really. Home form for Brentford. Good. Well, he needs to go somewhere because Arteta don't want him. Charlie Good. Now, Brentford have got no problem getting the foot on the ball. They've got no problem going forward. They just can't put the ball in the back of the net. I do understand that. About Ivan Toney, here's Shandon Baptiste carrying it forward. Can't get past the first man. He'll go again, Baptiste. And Feminier in there again. Really good defending by Watford's Feminier. And now Musa Sissoko looking to go. But he does win the free kick. He was sent down by the challenge. But that's Musa Sissoko for you, trying to go forward and cause trouble for defenders. That's what Musa Sissoko's game is about. It's about running forward. I hope so. He's useless. Absolutely useless, Nicola Pepe. Declined us. And Fernandez almost clipping it through there. Watford have got a throw. Maybe they can score a second. Kiko Feminier. Kuchka. The cross took a nick. And then Visser trying to win it back. Ends up giving away a free kick to Watford. I mean, what is he doing there? He falls right on top of him. Silly challenge. It's a stupid foul to give away, and he could have injured him. Could have broke his ribs. Cleverly with the free kick. It wasn't the greatest of free kicks. None of the Watford players pounce on it. And Burmo, though, can look to break for Brentford. Watford scrambling back. Brentford up in the tempo a little bit. They've got plenty of time to go. Thomas Frank trying to get the crowd going. And there we go. The fans are going now. That's it. We need noise. Ranieri has made some substitutions. João Pedro might come on for Watford, maybe. What about Brentford, though? Could they bring on someone? And Burmo looking to flick it on for Wissa, but Vissa's not got the pace to get there again. Backman just comes out and clears it. Yeah, Brentford have been a bit silly. I mean, he's jumping for the ball, but he just gives himself a dead leg. Fernandez looking for Baptiste again, given away to Watford. Then Gakki gives it away, whatever his name is. And Gakki, that's it. And Gakki are going in. That's got to be a free kick for Brentford. There was a shove there. Bit of a disagreement, nothing too much coming of it. Yeah, just that can happen sometimes. But it seems to be Joshua King, the peacemaker, that time. Good. Now Norgard to Fernandez, who can send it long again. That's the third time now Alvaro Fernandez has not got his distribution right. He's giving it away to Joshua King. Brentford took the throw long quickly. Yeah, Brentford at the moment, they're not really showing me signs. They're not being consistent with the possession of the ball. They keep giving away sloppy fouls. I think Watford are the better side. They'd be lucky to score a goal at the moment, Brentford, really, really. And Tom Cleverley, the man with the assist, the man who helped get the goal, is going to come off here. Brentford and maybe could have made a mark. Yeah, he's going to be replaced by the Brazilian João Pedro. Watford's best chance of winning this game is definitely getting that second goal, but the only concern of getting a second goal is that Brentford could instantly react and get a goal in consolation, and then that clean sheet would be blown. My tactical thinking in a situation like this and wanting to keep a clean sheet would be to stay at 1-0, because as he Vissa whips it in, decent play, and then Burmo couldn't get there. It was covered well. Cleared by Sissoko, back in by Janelt. Good. Vissa. Rico Henry did well. Oh, that's brilliant play by Rico Henry. He's just beaten Musa Sissoko twice. And then it comes to nothing in the end, but that was a good bit of play from Rico Henry there. Showing off in front of Musa Sissoko. It's interesting. Change by Ranieri. Seems to have given Brentford a bit of energy. Henry. Not well cleared. Janssen. Looking for Mbermo. It hits straight at Josh King. I think that might be a tactical change from Ranieri, you know. I don't know whether or not it's meant to. I don't know whether or not João Pedro is meant to send Watford forward or backwards. Brazilian. You know what? What has he bought João Pedro on for? Oh. Ooh. Here's Wisser anyway. There's the ball in. Good chance for Brentford. Rico Henry. The block came in. Femenia again. He could be the man of the match. Femenia. He's made 2 brilliant blocks. That more than 2. He's been on top of his game all day long, making blocks, getting back, doing important defending, and as well, he's been having some involvement attackingly as well. Femenia. He's been all over the place, left, right, and centre. Femenia. He's covering the pitch, doing his job. And in goes the corner by Brentford. Cleared instantly. And Malmo Dennis was chasing after that. Our second half attempts. Brentford have had 1. Watford have had none. But I don't think there's been any on target. So that means that Watford have not had an attempt in the second half, but they most certainly have been creating. Good. Lovely ball there to Mbermo. Can he get forward past Ngeki? Now he can't. Mbermo did well to get forward, but Ngeki was the defending. Was good. The positioning from Mbermo, though, just waiting for that ball. Good with the ball in. That was a decent delivery. And it was back into play, and the flag went up for offside anyway in the end. A little bit more joy for Brentford now. Getting more chances. They're getting more forward again. But are they utilising their chances? Are they utilising that possession? They're utilising the possession to create chances, but they're not really taking the chances at the moment. They need to take the chances. Which one chance? All they need is 1 goal and they've got a point. And we've hit the hour mark, by the way, so they've got plenty of time. Yeah, now. A crossfield ball. A Kong with the clearance. Janssen is there. João Pedro, Norgard trying to win it back for Brentford. And he's done that. Dennis can't hold on to the ball for Watford. Watford still haven't had a shot in this second half. Brentford are looking for an equaliser. But they're not going to get one with passes like that. Brentford are going to make their first change soon. Henry with the ball in, looking for Baptiste, who was in the middle. Away by Cathcart. Sissoko clears further. Won back by Norgard. Sissoko cleared it again. Comes back in from Norgard. Now Robelin, whatever his name is. Robelino, whatever his... I can't pronounce that. Good. He's going to take on King. What's his name? Number 30. What's number 30's name? Good. Can't slip it through. Norgard, though. Has the ball for Brentford. Can they find a way through this Watford defence? Baptiste, Visser. Good block by Congo. Ikong. Hernandez clears, but it keeps coming back to Brentford, who keep coming with the shots and the chances. Here's good. And Burmo needs to get the cross away. And Burmo. It's a tight angle. He was being tightly marked. Charlie Good. Watford are really trying to protect this slender advantage, this slender chance of a clean sheet. Brentford sense they're on top. And Carrasco did have a nibble. It was a lovely weighted pass by Janelt. Kuchka did well in the end. But that was a really good attack again from Brentford. It was only the fact that they couldn't get a finish. And Burmo. Visser waiting for the cross. Watford are defending pretty well. They're getting a lot of men forward. I have to say, Watford as well are holding their shape. And they are not letting any gaps go open, are they? Janelt Henry plays that ball in. Well covered. Here's João Pedro. Can he keep the ball? No. Hernandez just got there ahead of Janelt, and I think Janelt might get a booking here. That was a poor challenge by Janelt. Got to be a yellow. Yeah. He was stretching for that ball, but it's not a great challenge at all. Flying in. You cannot do that because you could really injure a player if you're not careful. And Thomas Frank's not happy with Michael Oliver's decision. That's probably because he's a grumpy Danishman. But that is a booking for Janelt. I'm sorry, Thomas Frank, but it's a booking. It's a poor challenge. It's going to be a double change for the Bees. Visser is going to come off. And Marcus Falls is going to come on. Good Mr. Header. Here's King. Kuchka. No foul that time. Lemania. Hernandez. Ramwell Dennis for Watford. Yannout wins it back. He's done well to get away from Dennis. Good play from Yannout. Oh, Burma made the run. They couldn't play the pass through effectively enough. And Watford can break here. Man, it's annoying me. Just break. Can they get through there? Oh, this will be interesting. Because if you look, Suko looked to be through on goal. Was he the last defender, though? No, he wasn't. And Jansen's a lucky boy, because if he was the last defender, he would have been off. Because Sissoko was through on goal. Brentford have got a 5-man wall. Dennis on Hernandez. Hernandez takes it. It's over the bar. Couldn't quite get hold of it properly. Yeah, not the best of free kicks. Could have done better. Yano gives it away. Sissoko now. Here's King. And Gakia. Kuchka. Well played from the Slovakian there. João Pedro. Watford have got back some control now. As you can see, Brentford has started to sit back a little bit. You can see that they're just getting a bit bored of running forward for no reason. Although Janel has crafted something here. Can Brentford do something with this? No. King across, fouls his man, apparently. Ooh, yeah, no. Initially, when I saw the challenge, I thought, nah. But then when you see it, King does get the clip and he does send down his man. Yeah. Okay, Mark Oliver. Yeah, that. Okay, if you say it's a free kick, it's a free kick, but could have played the advantage, mate. I'm being honest. Brentford are still trailing, but there's the free kick. There's a floater, but Sissoko was in the right place at the right time. And Burmo got loads forward. And Janelt. Oh. Watford were caught short for a second. Brentford have a man down. They're going to continue the play. Oh, it's a good save by Backman. A really good save by Backman, in fact. Now that is true. That is true. But they have drawn. Backman out there. Was it miscued? That's the first real mistake I've seen from Backman. Here's Dennis. Oh, good save by Alvaro Fernandez in the end. But that could have easily been 2-0. Good play by Dennis. Good play by King. Good play by Sissoko. Dangerous occasions for Brentford. This is one of them. Lovely bit of skill. Beautiful ball. And Alvaro Fernandez saved Brentford. If he found the... I mean, Fernandez would have been beaten at his far post if that had gone in, but no goalkeeper should be booked. I'm okay with sounding like Darren Fletcher, but not flipping Ian Dark. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need it. I need him to as well. 1-1. I've got down. And Onyeka is someone who could maybe have an impact. I think he has scored for Brentford once or twice in the Premier League. Good with the long throw, a very long throw. Can he help it on into the net? How you doing, Max, anyway? Hope you're doing well. The game is quite open. So both teams are going to make a substitution here, and it's been quite a game. But as things stand, Watford will take all 3 points. And Oliver still sees a late goal from Brentford. If that is so, I'll be very happy. Canos. Onyeka. Good. Oh, loose pass. And now Ngakia looking to launch the attack. Dennis will get there first. And Janssen was across. To throw into Brentford, though, Michael Oliver wasn't quite happy with that. Godos. Here's Shandon Baptiste. Seymour. Oh, God. Ball in the centre there. Baptiste. Femenia. Wasn't to be beaten. He gets a shove. Not happy from that from Godos. Well, what game did you want on Friday night footy, lad? You know what I mean? What else are you going to put on Friday night football? They have to put something on Friday night football, and Palace Everton will never be on a Friday night. And that's a decent ball. Onyeka heads it on. And in the end, it will be into the arms of Backman. Sissoko was in the way there. And Smith Toy Super Saws says football fan. No. That's the reason why I suppose I decided to do it day at the Emirates this weekend. Or day away day, I should say. Now, Brentford had 3 shots in the second half. 2 for Watford. I think it was 1-1 on target. Oh. Brentford are going to have problems this season if they can't even get an equaliser against Watford when they've had so many chances. But credit to Watford for defending like they've been, really, and still attacking. Because Brentford are a desperate side, but also a strong side. Janelt. Onyeka. I mean, Brentford have not got their passes right at all today. And there's disappointing. King battling, and then in the end, Good's going to give away the free kick, and he's going to get a yellow card. Yes, I have. I most certainly have. Football fan. I have membership, if you want it. I'm sure Fraser will be happy to pass on the details. Or I think there might be a link in our description, actually. The ball is put straight out of play there by Backman. There is 9 minutes to go at Brentford Community Stadium. You remember, are you? Nice, buddy. I'm sure Josh will be happy with that. When did you become a member? Here's Mbermo. Nice touch to Fours. Looking to force his way through. The cover was there. By the way, I don't know what's happened with what do you call it? What's his name? Ben Foster, that's it. Where's Ben Foster? Picked up by João Pedro. Here's a free kick. Hello, Wilco, how you doing, buddy? You alright? Brentford have scored late goals this season, but Burmo looking to slip it in, and a Kong with the block, and then the second cross, and it was full. It fell to Onyeka, but he couldn't get the finish, and I think Watford are going to win this now. Brentford have not been taking their chances. The pass accuracy's been poor. They are alive, but they just can't get a finish. They've got a corner though. And Brentford corner, sent in, headed away by King. Godos. Good touch as Janelt. Wants it on the left and the header. And it's in the back of the net. And just as I said it, Brentford found one. He's got a groin injury. Well, it's no clean sheet for Backman. No clean sheet for Claudio Ranieri. And Jansen's got the goal for Brentford. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, it is Pontus Janssen who gets the goal. Watford are claiming offside, but for now it is 1-1. Brentford haven't been that great in set pieces, but in the second half they had more threat from them. And Wilco's not happy with that goal, but Oliver is. There is claims of offside. I think Femenia was playing him onside there. Onside. That's onside, mate. It's tight. That's onside for me. I don't know about you lot, but I think that is onside. We wait for the decision. It's like, yeah, green line. It's onside. Goal stands. So do I. I get 5 points, don't forget. Well, Brentford have come alive. They've got a goal. Well, I think they're checking now. As if there was a foul on Backman. Backman is down. The crowd know now that the goal stands. And Pontus Janssen scores a goal. An important goal for Brentford. Fraser's not happy. Oliver called for it. Oliver got it right. Well, he's got it. The goal stands, Josh. The goal stands. And Backman is now back up. Pontus Janssen's last goal was for Leeds United in 2019. But the captain of Brentford scores his first goal to make it 1-1 against Watford. And Claudio Ranieri won't be buying his team pizza. And he won't be getting a clean sheet today. But Watford are still sitting back here. They're not responding to the setback. And that is points drop for a winning position. And Charlie Good is going to deliver a long throw-in. There's some disagreement in the penalty area, though, that Michael Oliver has to deal with first. I think there'll be a bit of added time on here because of that VAR check for the goal as well. This is going to take a long time. Oh, then yeah, this is going to take a long time. But Brentford are looking for the perfect turnaround, and the shot was deflected behind for another corner. The crowd are making noise. Up the noise. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Bees. The chants are. And there's the... Oh, it was a goal line clearance by João Pedro this time. Femenia was there too. That's an important goal line clearance by João Pedro, the substitute. But Brentford smell a winner. They found energy. Were Watford ever going to hold on for that clean sheet? I mean, they did look good defensively, but now that goal from Pontus Jansson has really boosted Brentford. And it's gone out for another throw-in. Charlie Good. You know what Brentford can do from these throw-ins as well. They're looking for a dramatic finish. It's in by Good. Away by King. Dennis made a leap. King chasing after it. Watford trying to rack up the pressure. Kong gets to it. He can't quite run off Norgard. But what an extraordinary finish this could be for the home side if they were to go 2-1 up. Helps it forward. And there is 5 minutes to be added on. 5 minutes. Kutsko running away. There could be a booking for Onyeka. There is a booking for Onyeka. Brentford are now hunting a winner. Watford going to make a change here. And Emmanuel Dennis is going to come off to be replaced by Ozan Tufan. Boo. Full-time Norwich 2, Manchester United 0. Stay, Martial. He's on Onyeka. Looking for Mbermo. Finds Mbermo. Mbermo was sent down by Kiko Febania. It was a poor challenge and it's going to be a free kick for Brentford. It was clever from Mbermo. It was a sloppy challenge from Febania. Mbermo held his run though. It was clever and it was cheeky. Donos. Honestly, Norwich 2, Manchester United 0. I'm telling you, Norwich will beat Manchester United. Watford can. United can. Norwich can. Oh, Claudio Ranieri looks so glum in the face. Although, his bank account will be happy. Godos. Helped on by Mbermo. Watford can't keep the ball. It was given away to Norgard. He was looking to thread it through to Onyeka. It's a bit scrappy now. Final few minutes for Brentford. It's a good ball. Norgard. Is there some more? That was a poor challenge and it's a penalty kick. It's given and what a turnaround this could be. Look, the fans are absolutely screaming with joy here. It was a poor attempt at a challenge. Yeah, It's a trailing leg. Godos went down. It's definitely a free kick. It's definitely a penalty kick. And then Burmo is going to take this penalty kick. It's not going to be the invincible penalty taker, Ivan Toney. And Backman could make a save. So could Brian and Burmo put this ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Brentford? And what a comeback it would be to seal 3 points. And Burmo for Brentford. Beautiful penalty, scores it. It's in the back of the net for 2-1. What a comeback for Brentford. Disappointment for Watford, but a brilliant turnaround. And Watford are stunned, but it is Brentford 2, Watford 1. And Ranieri is down on his knees, but it was a fine penalty by Brian and Burmo. He's watching the goalkeeper. He knows where he's going. Just slides it into that bottom corner. And the celebration from Thomas Brang is absolutely gold. And the noise from the stadium as well now. That is a... I mean, Brentford's play, they've been attacking. They have shown hunger. What's been missing is that accuracy and their finesse. But the late on hunger and aggression has paid off. There's not long left. We're in the 96th minute here. Yeah, both of them have been attacking. Both of them have had real attacking opportunities, but Brentford against Watford, really, you'd expect them to win this. The way Brentford have played in these last 10 minutes or so, it really shows you that they deserve this win. And that's the full-time whistle. It's Friday night joy for Thomas Frank after Emmanuel Dennis put Watford into the lead early in the first half. But the Hornets very late on making mistakes at the back in the 77th minute as Pontus Jansson headed it into the back of the net. And then in the 93rd minute, an Mbeumo penalty, as cool as you like, gives Brentford all 3 points. And unfortunately for you lot, you're not going to see me again till Sunday now. I'm sorry, but you'll have to wait till Sunday. But Super Sunday, we'll be bringing you this. It is Leicester versus Newcastle. And then we'll be bringing you the watch along for Crystal Palace taking on Everton. But for now, Brentford get the 3 points against Watford in a very cool fashion. And those fans are loving life there. Brentford can do it in the Premier League. It takes hard work. It takes graft. But Brentford can do it. I'm going to be at the game, matey. Um, and just quickly before we go, I've got a little guest in here. He did ask to come on. Hello. You're a Bournemouth fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Good. How you feeling about the game tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right then. Is that all, or do you want to say anything? All right then.
Bye.
All right then.
Bye.
Brentford 2, Watford 1. Thank you very much for watching.
Time to take your seat.
It's absolutely superb.
Oh, there is the moment.
And Manchester City are the champions.